Hey, this is Sasha. I just wanted to share with you a few quick words on the stock market and just some quick insights to some of the S&P, the VIX, and also Facebook. So if we take a look at the market overall, if you look at the SPY, some of the key things I'm watching is to see how big this volume is as we continue to head into these higher prices. So what you want to make sure is that the volume picks up in a big way as we continue to move higher. If it doesn't, you might see this higher move actually fail. Right now it looks okay, it looks clean. I would have assumed we actually, with this rounding top, would have continued to break lower, but we were able to actually hold it. So right now what I'm seeing is that since we're breaking out right here, this price of course confirms the move to higher prices, higher levels. There is a slight little gap and a little problem right there, but overall it looks okay. What you want to be careful of course, is the volume that's decreasing, and if you don't get enough buyers stepping in to hold this price level, then it could fail. So one day of course does not make a trend, so see what you have on the follow-through day, the second day, the third day, and that will tell you if we can sustain and hold higher prices. But in one day, just like with many other breaks, whether that's to the downside or the upside, you might see a break 1 or 2 days and then a reversal. So in either case, right now, we've broken into higher prices, but you want to see the follow through in order to confirm your analysis. So that's the first thing. The other thing I'm looking at is when I look at the VIX right here and you take it to the market volatility, this actually is not my favorite thing. I actually like it when the VIX is higher, because when the VIX is higher, you can make more money. There's more volatility, more movements in the markets. Anyways, professionals usually like a higher VIX. So as you look into these longer term moves, you can see we're coming into all-time low VIX. That doesn't mean you can't hold it there for a good few months, but we're in a low volatility environment, just like we were over here, just like we were over here. So now we're even getting lower on the VIX, but usually when the VIX is low, the famous phrase is look out below. So be concerned that if there's a pullback of even 3%, 5% pullback, we are at very low VIX. Even in the longer term scheme of things, it's a fairly low VIX, the range that we're doing it in. And you can see overall, compared to the past, we're hitting some very low levels. So keep that in mind as you look at your risk level. And one stock I want to mention today is Facebook, more so for the critical chart members. We've talked about this stock in the previous charts right here, where I mentioned that a breakout right here could accelerate things, because as you see here, we've had an A kind of to B pattern to C, and now we might be getting our expansion into the D range. So check the charts there. If you missed this one or you missed the move on this one, then review the charts at least as a learning experience. And that's just some quick insight for you, some quick little wisdom about the overall market. I mean, so far it's holding up fairly well. Keep in mind, market usually moves about 6 months, 8 months ahead of the regular economics, because they're looking at projected future earnings. So anyways, this is what you should be watching for. Watch the momentum, see how it evolves in the future, and then trade it accordingly. But in the meantime, see if you get the follow through. If you get the follow through, then this price level will become your next support level, and then you could see a further run up or another move to higher prices. We haven't had a major pullback in quite a while, so those are some of the things that are concerning me. But again, you have to trade according to what the market gives you. So keep those things in mind as you trade, invest, and look out into the future. So thanks for joining me today, and don't forget to take a look at our website at tradersfly.com, or if you want, join me for a free webinar class that I do periodically for newsletter subscribers. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.